So, parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands. I murdered him.
Why would you have done that?
I've always wondered what murder felt like.
A killer would do anything to hide their crime, but some are caught at the very scene where it happened, with body cam footage capturing their panic and complete lack of remorse.
Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Is it Dorothy? Okay, step back. Step back. Let me see.
These were the moments when police came face to face with the killer, at the very place where they had carried out their horrifying crime. Humans can be disturbingly twisted, and the first case we take a look at today is a chilling reminder of just that.
He actually did mention that he wanted to do some camping or something without her cell phone and stuff. So he just left like 2 nights ago. Right. I don't deserve to smoke. I guess I don't need to smoke anymore, ever, actually. I don't deserve to be able to smoke cigarettes.
Kirsty had just gotten home from work and was casually texting her colleague Richard, but suddenly he stopped replying. Texts, calls, nothing. For over 20 hours there was complete silence. That alone was alarming because Richard was always quick to respond. Her concern deepened when she remembered something unsettling. Richard and his roommate Nicholas hadn't been on good terms lately. In fact, Richard had recently discovered Nicholas was carrying a gun and told him to move out. The next day, with her gut telling her something was seriously wrong, Kirsty called 911 and requested a welfare check.
Yeah, we're the ones that called.
Yeah, that's my assumption. The whole family here, huh?
Yeah, brother-in-law, mother,
Sister?
yeah, his sister.
So you're gonna go and see?
Well, no, we have
No,
to.
you guys are gonna go and
He
see.
just has to stay. They don't
Okay.
have.
I'll just hang out here with the officer.
So what's the story here? Besides what I got was you guys don't like the roommate, or there's some problems with the roommate because he has mental health issues, and you haven't heard from your brother in a day?
Last I heard from him was last night, and the only reason it's a concern is because his roommate is currently mentally unstable and brought an unregistered firearm with him a few days ago.
Okay.
And they had some kind of conflict over the weekend because he was trying to get him to move out.
And then you haven't heard from him since last night. And no call, no show to work.
Cool. So you got the key? What's her name? Chris.
When officers spoke with Kirsty, she reiterated that she hadn't heard from Richard since the night before. Moments later, they got a chance to speak with Nicholas, who, in a very odd manner, suggested that Richard might just be out camping or something like that.
No, I haven't really seen him lately. He said he was going to be doing some camping and stuff, and he just wants to get away for a while. So, yeah.
That's super weird. He told me he was going to be home today. He might be sleeping. You mind if I check his bedroom?
Actually, if you want to check his bedroom, I suppose you should. You could, but...
Yeah, he might be sleeping, you know.
Yeah, so please, come on in.
Great.
I was really hoping to get some sleep just now, but that is not what's going on. So.
Alright, we'll be out of your hair shortly.
Oh.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is all their family. They're just worried about him.
Yeah.
If you want to come out, I'll give you the details.
Actually, that's probably okay. I could probably... This is probably not a good idea.
Well, they're just going to go check his room. It's all good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
I appreciate it, yeah.
not do. I think maybe if we could just come outside and talk for a minute here, I would appreciate that. If we could just do that. Do you guys happen to have a smoke on you? Because I haven't had a cigarette.
I can go check my car, but...
I appreciate that, yeah.
About a year before the incident, Richard had offered to help Nicholas, who was struggling with mental health issues. He let him move in and even tried to help him find a job. But now, it appeared that Richard had become the victim of his own generosity.
Oh,
yeah, come on here. I'll check my... Come over here.
oh, it's okay. I'm right here.
Well, just let him go check the room so we can get out of your hair.
I was really trying to talk with everybody out here for a second. The one girlfriend,
Okay.
yeah, Kay Marie, yeah. So, Kay called and she says, Richie is not here. I says, oh, well, he actually did mention that he wanted to do some camping or something without her cell phone and stuff. So he just left like 2 nights ago, and I'm not sure even where he is. So Did you say you had a cigarette though?
I might have a cigarette, but I gotta go check my car.
Okay, please you go check your car.
Well, you can come with me because they're gonna go inside and look for their brother, their family member. They have a key to get in, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's probably not the best idea.
No, that's a good
Check
idea.
on the cat too.
Oh
Yep.
yes, actually the cat does need her medication and stuff. Are you familiar with her medication?
Yeah, Rip, you can just leave with that.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Come on in. Just the cat is right over here. Where's your cat?
His car's here.
Huh?
His car's here.
Okay.
No, don't.
Hey, sir, what's your name?
Nicholas Van Cleef. Yeah, don't go in there. Definitely not a good idea.
Don't go where?
Nowhere. Can we go ahead and... Oh, yes, that's a... Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, can... She's up... Don't go up there. No.
They're gonna go check on their family member.
Oh, yeah. So
here, let's go see if we can find you a cigarette.
yeah, let's go get a smoke, but... Joe...
You and I are gonna go get a smoke. Come on, let's go, man.
I would actually like 3 smokes and stuff.
Well, if I find some, I'll give you some.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now...
Come on, dude. Come on.
You need to not...
Come on, bro.
Please, come out.
Yeah, let's go, man.
No,
After you.
no, but listen, I'm trying to...
We're gonna get a smoke, huh?
Well, no,
I'm gonna see if I got one.
She needs to not go in there.
What?
It's not a good idea.
Well, let's get some smokes, though.
Well, but you're not listening. She's gonna... Oh, my God.
Why is she gonna hurt herself?
I can't tell you.
Why can't you tell me?
Please stop.
What's going on, man?
I don't exactly know what's going on. But, like, do you see you had a smoke?
I'm gonna go look for one, yeah.
Oh, that would be swell. I haven't had a smoke for...
Sometimes I have him in my my
5
car.
days or so.
Dang, it's a long time.
It was...
Well, let's go check his car out, man. He said he might have one.
I know what's gonna happen if I go there. I'm trying to smoke a cigarette real quick. Let me sit down.
Yeah, take a seat right there.
I had a very long and dating stuff.
No, man, I don't have any. Sometimes I have them spares lying around in the side of the door, but they're...
You don't understand.
While Nicholas and the officer remained outside, Richard's family searched the house, but found nothing at first. That was until they stepped into Nicholas's bathroom, where a heavy plastic bag caught their attention. It had visible patches of blood on it. Back outside, the officer continued speaking with Nicholas, but with each passing moment, his story started sounding more and more suspicious.
Right. I don't deserve the smoke.
No, I didn't say that. I just don't have one.
No, I completely understand. But I'm trying to... I really don't think it's a good idea for... what am I talking about? They're going to do whatever they want because they're family. And so, yeah, that's... Oh,
Officer, we need you in here, please.
Well, what's going on? Why don't you come out here and tell me?
why do you... Wait, I didn't tell you. I'm not saying nothing.
No, I'm talking to her.
No, but it's not... I was trying to... I'm trying to avoid...
We found a bag in the bathtub upstairs with bloody... I'm not sure. Something.
Okay. Did you find your family member? Okay, all right.
Okay, so...
You say nothing, you go this way.
216.
No, you go.
I'm gonna need a second. I'm probably the supervisor.
You go back. No. No.
Yeah, go sit down. Go sit down. Hey, can you guys go pull the car up such that she can sit down?
Do something.
We are going to do something. What I need you to do right now is I need you to go sit in your car. All right? We're going to do something. Can I get another officer here besides supervisor? And sir, can I just start? Get your name, please?
Oh, yes. My name is Nicholas.
He went camping?
Yes, sir.
Did he go by himself?
I suppose he went with a couple people. I don't know who he went. He just said he wanted to go camping. He's been known to go camping for a few days. He used to do that with his parents and stuff. I don't know.
And you guys have been getting along? Any problems with the two of you?
No, everything's fine. Yeah, just went camping.
And you said he was with a girl or something?
I don't know who he was with. He just left.
He has a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
The officer then pulled aside Richard's family, this time away from Nicholas, and that's when they revealed the horrifying discovery they had just made.
Where all did you guys go inside the house?
So me and my mom went upstairs, and she broke that in the bedroom. So I checked all the other rooms, and there's nothing in the other rooms. So she went for his bathroom, and then I followed her in there.
Is there a bathroom, a common bathroom, or just for him?
Just for him.
Okay.
So there is a common bathroom upstairs, but there's nothing in that one.
In the master bathroom.
In the master bathroom, that's his bedroom.
2 white trash bags coated in what I would assume is blood. Heavier, I just picked it up by the edge with this hand, but heavier than, I'd say, 25 pounds of sugar, and one of the bags had what I would...
Did you open them up?
I tried to, but there's like bags within bags, so there was more red on those, but one of the bags was kind of protruding out, or something ripped out, which I would assume as well. And then there's blood on the living room floor, and smeared, dried, like a tent thing.
And then did you guys go in the garage and look at his car?
I
Car's there, but I didn't see it.
opened the door and
You didn't go inside and look inside the garage?
No, I didn't.
The grim truth was this. Nicholas had pulled a gun on Richard, shooting him twice in the back of the head. Richard collapsed to the ground, still alive. In a panic, Nicholas fired 4 more rounds, ending his life. Then, in a disturbing attempt to cover up the crime, he dismembered Richard's body and hid the remains throughout the house.
Nicholas, I got a question for you, man. So they're obviously worried about their family member, right? And when they went up into his room, they're telling me that they found a couple of garbage bags that are really heavy that have blood on them.
Yeah, I don't even know what that's about. I haven't seen them.
Another question. You don't have a firearm or anything in the house, do you?
I do.
You do? Where is it?
In my room, but it's not loaded or anything. Yeah.
It's in your room. It's not loaded. Where is it in your room?
On my bed.
On your bed?
Yeah.
Like just sitting there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said it's not loaded. Where's the ammunition?
In the whatever the magazine maybe it's called.
And where's the magazine? In the gun?
No, I think I cleared it out. You know.
You think you carried it out?
I think so. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Just insanity or something. I don't know. I plead the 5th. I don't know anymore.
And why are you worried about pleading the 5th? Like, why are you bringing that up?
I don't know. Isn't that how that works?
How what works?
Temporary insanity, I guess.
Temporary insanity? Why are you talking about temporary insanity?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm asking you why you said those things.
I have no idea.
You don't know why you said?
I'm not sure.
I plead the 5th and temporary insanity?
I don't know.
Okay, do you have any, you don't have your gun on you right now, do you?
Absolutely not.
I see you have a knife in your pocket.
Do I have a knife?
Yeah, you have a knife.
Oh, that's just a carry knife. Oh no, this is just one of those.
For my safety, can I take that for you for a little bit?
My knife.
Yep.
Yes, I don't.
You got anything in here either? What's all this?
That I know.
Keys?
I don't think so.
Do you mind if I look at just feel the outside of this packet too? Is that cool?
Sure. Yeah.
That's just your wallet?
That's my wallet.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Coming up, Nicholas slipped, telling the officer that he had found Richard inside the house. But as soon as he realized what he'd just admitted, and that all the evidence was stacking against him, he quickly tried to backtrack it.
You came back and you found him where?
Here.
And like what? You said you found him like that? What does that mean?
I have no idea. I didn't even find him. You know, he was just he just came back and then he's here. Like I didn't find him any which way. It's okay. I guess I don't need to smoke anymore. Ever actually. I don't deserve to be able to smoke cigarettes.
Like why don't you deserve to smoke a cigarette?
Because I don't have the money for it. I can't afford them, so why even try to smoke them, you know? It would be nice. You know what? I'm going to shut the up.
Well, I mean, you're not under arrest or anything. We're just here to check on the roommate, and they found some things that make them worry. And because of that, now we're just going to go inside and check. That's it. So any information that you have to help, you know.
Richie wasn't my good friend. He's still my good friend. Why? What do you... Oh my gosh. What's going on? Okay, listen. I wish, and it's okay, I don't need a cigarette. I don't deserve, I would like to smoke. That's not important. I think I'm just going to...
Officers needed to check the bags in the other rooms as part of their investigation. but Nicholas was adamant. It wasn't a good idea for them to go in.
This thing moving along so we can get out of your hair, right? The family's obviously gone upstairs to check on their loved one.
Yeah.
Right? And they found some stuff that made them a little afraid.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know.
because he isn't here and you live here, right?
Yeah.
We want to ask you, right, if it's cool if we go inside and check on his things.
I mean, I don't know. I have not been up here. I have not been here lately. I've been out and about trying to do DoorDash and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I live here. Yeah.
So we want to go upstairs, right, and look in the master bedroom where it's your roommate's bedroom for him, just to check on him and see what's in there. All right?
Yeah, if that's what. Yeah. I mean, wait. You want to go upstairs and do what?
We'll check to make sure everybody's okay.
We'll go by all means. Like, make sure everybody's okay. Yeah. I mean.
At this point, Nicholas seemed increasingly desperate to get back inside, almost as if he was trying to finish what he had started. But officers weren't going to let that happen. Nicholas kept pushing, growing more frantic by the minute, as if he knew time was running out to cover his tracks.
Well, I'd like to go get my utility knife, so I can...
No, we're gonna leave that right there.
But it's my knife.
Yeah, you'll get it back. You need to cut something right now? Because I don't think you have a need for it. You're not in any danger. You got 3 police officers protecting you.
Wait a minute. I should go take a pee in my bathroom real quick. You guys mind if I...
No, you can't go back inside.
But I'd like to go just pee.
Well, you can't go pee inside. You just can't. We're not letting you back inside right now.
So I can pee out here.
I'm not going to stop you.
That's very nice. But I can't go back inside. But that's okay. I don't need to go back inside. Yeah, I'll just pee by the tree. I can hold it? What? You want me to hold it? Huh? You want me to hold what?
I mean, you can't hold it like a big boy?
Oh, yeah. Right here, I can go pee. By the tree, right? You guys don't want me to go pee?
While Nicholas was rambling about how much he needed to pee, officers stood by, waiting for the search warrant that would give them the green light to enter the house. But based on what Richard's family had just revealed, they now had enough to place Nicholas under arrest.
Nicholas, you are under arrest. Just stay seated. Okay, we're going to grab your hands and put them behind your back.
I'd rather you just... I'd rather...
Come on, man.
I'm not trying to think you not... Wait, time out. Time. What is...
We're going to have you talk to our detectives.
Why we have so many people around me?
How many people we got here right now? So we're going to take you back to our station, have you talk to detectives. We're going to advise you of your rights real quick. Okay? Okay?
I can't move. Am I supposed to move?
Nope, not right now.
I'm not really doing so good. Like,
Nicholas, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you? Nicholas, do you understand these rights as I've explained them to you?
All right, we're going to walk to a car over here, Nicholas.
When detectives finally entered the home, they were met with a gruesome scene. Richard's dismembered body stuffed into trash bags, scattered across his room, closets, and the bathroom. Inside, they also found a 9mm pistol, a large kitchen knife, bloody socks, a machete, and Richard's phone. Beneath a pillow lay a blood-covered hatchet and bullet fragments. Bloodstains were smeared across the living room floor, evidence of the brutal act that had taken place. Nicholas was charged with first-degree murder, with bail set at $2 million. On January 8, 2025, Judge Johanna Bender found Nicholas Van Cleave incompetent, and his case was dismissed based on medical reports. In the end, it begs the question, if a longtime friend can turn into a killer, who can you really trust? Moving on to the case where a routine welfare check completely caught the killer off guard and led to the horrifying discovery of a 75-year-old woman found deceased inside the home.
Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Is Dorothy? Okay, step back. Step back. What do you mean she's dead? She's gonna do... Stop! Stop resisting! Sir! Right in the head. Stop! Right in the head.
On November 14th, 2022, 911 received a concerning call from a woman reporting that 75-year-old Dorothy Douglas was in her home with an aggressive roommate who had possible mental health issues and that she might be in danger. The responding officer was greeted by the roommate, 31-year-old Israel Webb, whose strange behavior immediately put him on edge.
After you. You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
As the officer entered the cluttered apartment, Israel grabbed a brake rotor and followed him inside. The average weight of a brake rotor is 10 to 15 pounds, and it could easily be used as a deadly weapon.
What, this one?
Yeah.
What's that for?
Oh no, just block the door and swings open.
Ah, gotcha. You want to just knock on the door for me?
Dorothy? She's laying on her bed.
Hey, Dorothy!
20, please.
Where's your bed at?
Is it in there?
After you. You got any lights here?
Yeah.
You got the lights on?
She can pay the bill.
Oh. Hey, you just going there for me?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
She's right here.
Oh!
Cautious of Israel's suspicious behavior, the officer asked him to go into the room first. The officer was under the impression that Dorothy was inside the room, but he soon realized she was lying right next to where he had been standing.
She's right here. Dorothy? Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Okay. How long has she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
What's the bag for?
She wets the bed.
She wets the bed? Why you gotta cover it like that?
Because of your rain, well, I open the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that, her face?
She's sleeping.
Alright, just step back for me. Is it Dorothy? Miss Dorothy?
Dorothy?
Why don't you got flowers and stuff around her like that? Okay, step back. Step back.
She's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay. Put your hands up.
The phone's in the room.
Put your hands up.
Alright.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
After pulling back the covers, the officer found Dorothy deceased, with fake flowers placed on her body. The officer proceeded to detain Israel, who had already committed a crime by failing to report a death. But it turned out Israel had a very specific reason for not wanting to interact with law enforcement. He had 3 outstanding warrants for disorderly conduct.
Turn around. Don't even look at me. Hands behind your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look? No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous.
2348 North.
Stop looking at me. Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that. Alright? I got a taser right now.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
Alright?
Please.
Alright?
Shoot me in the face.
No.
Please shoot me in the face.
No.
Her relatives. Call her relatives. Call her relatives, please.
Don't.
Please.
Make that little squad 1017, please.
Please.
4537, Super Shot to respond to 2348 North Booth in the lower 1017. 5372.
No.
Come work.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up.
60 out.
Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
I'm first 60, Seco for that.
No.
The officer called for backup as Israel made a disturbing plea to be shot in the face. The officer commanded Israel to lie down, but that was when the situation suddenly escalated.
On the ground.
Just give us a secret from.
On the ground? On the ground? On your stomach? No, on your stomach.
Please shoot me.
Sir, on your
You
stomach.
gotta shoot me.
Okay, you're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it. Don't take it.
No, you're gonna get to this.
Okay, I'm down.
Put your hands behind your back, now. Hands behind your back. Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back.
2348
Sir,
North Booth in the lower.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't move. This is gonna do. Stop! Stop resisting! Stop! 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 Give me another squad here now! Sir!
Right in the head.
Stop!
Right in the head.
You will be shot!
Right
Stop!
In the head. Right in the head. Please, right in the head.
Stop!
When the officer attempted to cuff him, Israel grabbed a 2-foot-long metal pipe and began attacking. In the struggle, the officer's body cam fell off. As they fought over the possession of the officer's gun, Israel continued to beg to be shot.
Drop the pole!
Right in the head.
Drop the pole!
Right in the head, please.
Drop the pole!
Right in the head. Right in the head. Do it.
Drop the pole!
Do it right in the head.
Drop!
Do it in the head. Come on, right in
Sir!
the head. Please, right in the head. Right
Drop
in the
the
head.
pole,
Right in the head.
please.
Right in the head. Come on.
Now I'm gonna have to shoot.
Right in the head. Right in the head. Come on. Do it, please. Come on. You don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir!
Do it.
Drop the
Do
pole!
it. You don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir!
Right in the face, man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Come on.
Drop the
Come
pole!
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop
Right in the face.
on the ground now!
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground!
Make it quick.
On the ground!
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't tag me.
Drop it! Drop it! Now!
Right in the face.
Drop it!
Right in the face.
The officer deployed his taser, but Israel kept doing whatever he could to provoke deadly force.
Drop it!
Right in the face.
Drop it!
Right in the face. Come on.
Drop it!
You gotta do it, man. Right in the
Drop
face. Right in the face.
the weight now!
Right in the face.
Drop the weight!
Right in the face.
Drop the weight!
Right in the face.
Drop the weight! Subject is that girlfriend.
Right in
You're
the
in
face.
squad.
Right in the face. Come on.
At this point, backup arrived at the scene.
We are from the road.
This one? Do it. Give me your hand! Check that room. I got it. Someone get medical now. Call for medical.
As Israel raised the metal pipe and repeatedly reached for the first officer's gun, he was shot 3 times in the chest and arm. After receiving treatment for his injuries, Israel was charged with felony battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, 2 counts of bail jumping, and first-degree murder. Moving on to the case where police came face to face with one of the most disturbing killers they'd encountered. A man who murdered his longtime girlfriend, the mother of his child, and then managed to hide her body for over a month.
Waited a month until I put her in 2 construction bags. I gave her a high karate.
On June 28, 2024, officers responded to a home where days earlier a daughter had made a terrifying discovery: scattered teeth in the driveway. She would soon find out that's just the beginning of a horrifying mystery involving her missing mother, a chilling confession, and a body discarded like trash.
We want to speak with you. We got an investigation going on. I just need you, just come to me, please, James. James, keep your hands where I can see them.
Hold on, let me get my pants tied up.
I have gold as the hedge against inflation. I know that.
You guys gotta get me that one. Yeah.
You see both hands?
Come on to me, James.
What's up, man? How are you?
Step out past me.
Police identified this man as 59-year-old James Drejos, who was suspected of taking the life of his longtime girlfriend, 56-year-old Tammy Dubison, who he shared a child with.
Please. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hang on, let me get my pants
We're
up.
going to help you with that. Turn around, put your hands behind your back real quick, okay? Here you go, James. Hands back here. Hands back here. Thanks.
James, anybody else in there with you?
Yeah, thanks.
Is there anyone else inside the house, James?
Hot dog.
What's your dog's names?
That's Augustino.
That's what?
Augustino.
Oh, Augustino. You.
Is there anyone else?
Okay. All right, listen, let's turn around this way, because I don't want you to walking down the stairs and fall back, okay? Get your pants going all over.
I need some gloves.
No, what
Let's just
happened
walk,
here?
let's walk down this way.
What are we doing here?
You got anybody else home?
Is there anyone else in the house?
No.
Okay.
Step
Let
again.
me just cover behind you.
James was taken to the hospital, and we'll check in with him shortly. Meanwhile, officers started to investigate the home where this horrific crime allegedly had taken place.
Police, Cleveland Police Department. Hi, puppy.
You want to hold there? We're going to circle around. Yep. Just give them the kitchen and cut right.
Blue, blue. Hi, puppy. You're okay. Good dog. Good dog. Basement.
Basement.
I can hold this.
All right. We got a basement over there. Hold on. You got
You're okay. You're not in trouble. You're a good dog.
Investigators said that bones were found on the property, including a jawbone laying in the driveway. While investigators continued searching the home, officers joined James at the hospital.
You think I'm that sick?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
We found body parts. Bones outside, scattered around his house.
Well, he just told me.
His necklace's bones? Yeah. Well, it's got his wife's bones. Yeah, I don't think so. She's been missing since the middle of May. So, it's not looking good for her.
God. You better not break me.
You heard that right. A nurse claimed that James was wearing a necklace made of bones, just as an officer reveals that Tammy had been missing for nearly 2 months. Moments later, an FBI special agent arrived to speak with the suspect.
We want to get to it. We promised you that we would tell you what we're doing, and we want to be 100% with you, right? We would like to talk to you about, well, you guess. Why do you think we want to talk to you?
Because I'm sick?
Well, we're not the paramedics. In a former life, I actually was a paramedic. But
Really?
Yeah, I still am, just not a practicing paramedic. But that's not why. Not because you're sick. Why might the police want to talk to you, do you think? Is there anything going on in your life, or can you think of any reasons we might be here?
Oh, the Tammy problem?
Right, the Tammy problem, right.
Yeah, she ran away.
Perfect. So can you tell us a little bit more about that? Just some more detail, like when that happened, what was going on?
God, that happened in the middle of May.
Okay. So what happened in the middle of May?
Me and her got in an argument.
Okay.
And she ran out the front door, and that was it.
Do you remember what day that was?
I think it was about the 15th, I think.
Okay. And what was the argument about?
She got pissed at me all the time. And she said I didn't bathe enough. And that I didn't get a job and everything, and then she just left. And what said is she's a hitchhiker kind of girl.
Okay.
I remember that. And because I remember her showing up in a Freightliner one day. And she was running on the road with some other guy.
James initially told officials that Tammy simply walked away and disappeared after an argument. But the seasoned FBI agent didn't buy that story.
Where was she going?
God knows.
You haven't had any contact with her after about the 15th, yeah?
No, I never, no.
And you're sure you saw her leave the house?
Go and look.
Yeah.
Dig through the house. Go.
Well,
even my neighbor goes, "Oh, you buried her in the backyard?" I go look.
Why?
No, I didn't.
Why would your neighbor say something like that?
Because he's a joker.
Okay.
Well, that reaction wasn't just because he was a joker. It was likely because he sensed something was off about James, a feeling the FBI agent would soon share as well.
So, James, we were there today with the search warrant. That's how we ended up at your house.
I was wondering why you fellers was all over there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and look everywhere you want, eh?
Well, we did. We did, and we've recovered some stuff.
Like what?
What do you think we might have found around the property?
A what?
What do you think we might have found around the property? I mean, look, this isn't going to be a big shocker. So what we wanted to do is just figure out what happened here, and so we can all move on, right? But what do you think we might have found around the property?
Beer cans.
I actually don't know if we found a bunch of beer cans. We didn't. We didn't find beer cans. Jimmy, we found some bones. We found
bones?
Yeah. Found some bones. So we want to talk to you about the bones.
After a lot of back and forth, James finally realized he wasn't going to pull this off. It had been over 2 months since the incident, but now his cover-up was beginning to crack.
So what we're here to do is to make sure that you're not some kind of like maniacal serial killer, right? Which I don't think you are. You seem like a very friendly guy, frankly. But we do have to get an explanation for this, right? We have to figure out what happened. And there are a lot of reasons that people die, okay? But we need to hear from you how those bones ended up where they are and who they belong to. I mean, we think we know who they belong to. But Jimmy, we will work through this, okay? We don't think you're a monster. We think that, you know, life got the better of you for a minute and we're in a situation, but let's just figure it out. It's not the end of the world. What's the deal with the bones?
I don't see where all these bones came from, what you're talking about.
Well, so that's my next question is what did you do with her when after that happened? She died in the driveway, so what did you do then? Where did you put her?
I don't think she died in the driveway, you think?
Where did she die?
Like I said, she walked off somewhere.
Well, hang on, Jimmy, because we had already covered this. It is what it is, man. And we've already gotten to the point where you know that you killed her. You know that what you did ended her life. And you're saying it's self-defense. And look, that's what we're trying to put down on record here.
Okay.
But the next question is what did you do with her after that happened?
Black box.
What black box?
Garbage.
Garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
So at the house, there's like a black box?
Well, yeah.
And you put her in this black box?
I waited a month until I put her in 2 construction bags.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
And I hauled her to a dumpster.
Okay.
In my wagon, and that was it.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what else to do. There was a million maggots.
Yeah, I'll bet. You think that some of her bones ended up around the yard? We found them in the front bushes and along the side of the house. Did animals get into that black box? How did that happen?
Bones in the front bushes.
Yeah.
No, that ain't human.
Well, what do you think that is? They were human along the side of the house. You know that for sure.
Coming up, officers confiscated James's jewelry, adorned with what appeared to be teeth and bones. It was around this time that James began revealing disturbing details about how he took his girlfriend's life.
I mean, you understand, if you were in our shoes, you would do the same thing, yeah?
I guess,
Yeah.
but you can have them.
Yeah, we're gonna need them.
Yeah. But I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, you need all that jangle. Hold on.
Yeah, you're okay.
But don't lose these.
We won't lose these.
You'll get them back.
You're gonna get it all back as long
That's
as it's...
Seminole, Florida.
Yeah, we are not
And
gonna...
this is buffalo.
Okay.
This is lamb.
Biohazard bag.
Hold on.
Jewelry.
Yeah, it's hard to get off.
I know. I tied them on really good.
Yeah.
So that they fit.
Right.
I lost one bracelet already. It's beautiful red and chocolate.
Well, we won't lose it. And then what?
I went outside to see where she went, and she was standing out there, and she started going on me. And this was actually physical. She was punching on me and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I gave her the cha-cha. I gave her the high karate.
Just kind of one and done kind of deal? Punch her hard enough to end it?
Pretty much. I just don't understand that.
So, was she bleeding when this happened?
Outside, yeah.
So when you punched her, was she standing up or laying down?
Oh no. She was standing up fighting me.
Okay, so you punched her and she went down?
Yep.
And obviously hit her head.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw some blood, yeah?
Yeah, and then the rains came, so you didn't see any blood after that.
So when she went down, what happened next? What was the next thing that happened?
I went back in the house for a while.
Okay, just to cool off a little bit?
Yes.
And she was outside and you went inside to cool off?
Yes.
Did you call anybody?
No.
How come?
I don't know. Fear?
Okay. How long do you think she was outside in the rain?
It wasn't raining that night.
Oh, the rains came and washed it away, you mean later?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long was she outside?
I'm gonna say about 8 hours to 10 hours.
Okay. And then, so that's like overnight, probably, right?
Yeah.
So you get up the next morning and she's still there.
Yeah, I get her in a bag.
Okay. You put her in a bag at that point?
Yes.
Okay, so she at least had she was in one bag, and then you put her in that, what'd you do? You put her in a bag, and then what? What happened?
I put her in another bag.
Okay.
So I had 2 bags, right?
You double bagged her, yep.
Because 2 construction bags will hold a midget like that.
Okay, she's pretty small.
Oh yeah, she was 5'4".
Yeah. Okay, so you put her in these 2 construction bags, and then what?
I put her in the black bin.
Okay.
To hide her for a while.
Okay. About a month.
Yeah.
Did you wash off the driveway, or you said the rains did it? Did you make any efforts at cleaning the driveway?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. A month goes by and then you take her out of that and put her in that radio flyer wagon, yeah?
And I run her up to the dumpster there, you know.
And toss her in there. And when you did that, did you see parts coming out of the bag?
Nope.
So how do you think that happened? How does the jawbone end up in the driveway there?
There's no jawbone over there.
Well, there was. This part.
That part's confirmed.
Yeah, that.
What, the mandible?
Yeah, that's human. It's actually a mandible and upper jaw and some teeth.
Moments later, officers made it clear to James that he wouldn't be going home anytime soon.
Best of luck, ma'am. Okay?
I'll let him know.
Yeah. I mean, you know that you're going to be under arrest for this, right? We have to take you into custody on this. So from here tonight. I mean, listen, you understand the drill.
No, I don't.
Okay. So we are going to book you for aggravated murder and abuse of a corpse tonight. Okay? That means that you'll see a judge in the next couple of days, and you'll go through an arraignment process.
You mean I gotta sit in the clink?
Yeah. For sure. So it's got a lot of court things are going to happen in the next month or so, but that initial part happens very quickly, and then we'll end up taking the case to a grand jury, and they'll decide.
When do I get home to my dogs?
Well, not in the foreseeable future, but the dogs are taken care of. Okay.
James was charged with first-degree murder, gross abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and domestic violence.